Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Asad Yaqub and I am from Lahore, Pakistan, and I welcome you all the candidates of IELTS, all those who want to take IELTS test. I welcome you to my video and I'm thankful to you for watching my video, for trusting me, and in return I'm also trying to do what I'm trying to give back in the form of IELTS tips and techniques and all that stuff. Now we go ahead, we are doing general training test, and in the previous video we were doing true false not given. Now we go ahead, the type of questions we have, that is write the correct letter A to H. Now you need to write the correct letter A to H, and that is the passage. Passage has paragraphs and all the paragraphs are labeled A to H, like paragraph A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Passage is labeled, and here we've got the statements 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and you got to see which statement is taken from which paragraph, and you got to give the paragraph number. Now guys, there are two ways of doing it. One way is you read one paragraph, right, and then you go through the questions like 7 to 14. If anything clicks you, write that and then go ahead, read the next paragraph. This is one strategy. The second strategy is you have to read one question, keep that question in mind, and then scan the whole passage and see where the relevant information is. So you can do that as well, but the second strategy, that's gonna take more time, but the first strategy can be risky as well, because sometimes in one or two paragraphs there are no answers, right? So if you read the paragraph and then you go through all the statements, I mean, you can do it like the list of headings, you can do it like that as well. So you got to try it both ways and then see which method is gonna work for you, and then you can go on with that. But I'm going to do it question wise. So I'll read the question, then I'll underline the clue words, and then I'll go to the passage, and there I'm going to see if there is any word. I'll scan the passage and then I'm gonna just find it. So you can do it both ways, right? Do one question in this way, other one another way, and all that. Statement number 7, they say here, it's stated in the question, which sections contain the following information, and you may use any answer more than once, means one letter, one paragraph can be used twice as well. Number 7, examples of people who are likely to be particularly badly affected by flu. Now the whole passage is about flu. So you got to see in which paragraph they've given an examples of people who are likely to be particularly badly affected by flu. Again, I'm telling you, this is one method. Read the question and go back and then read the paragraphs and scan from there. Or read one paragraph and come back here. You can do it in that way as well. Now we'll see the type of people or the examples of people who are likely to be particularly badly affected by flu. Yes, I found the word people. Right? Now see the type of people and all that. It's written here. Please follow me there. Vaccination is the most effective way and all that. In the second line, certain people are at greater risk from the implications of flu. Certain people, who are they? As their bodies may not be able to fight the virus. If you are over 65 years old, this is one type. Or suffer from asthma, it's another type. Diabetes, it's another type. Or certain other conditions. Right? Now what's the statement? The statement is examples of people who are likely to be particularly badly affected by flu, and they have mentioned certain people are at greater risk. Right? So paragraph B is going to be the answer of question number 7. This is one way of doing it, right? Second way is you can read a paragraph and then you can come back and see, let's do it in the other way as well. Now I'm going to read one paragraph and then we'll come back and see which option is going to be the correct one. I'm reading paragraph C. Symptoms can include fever. Now symptoms, in this paragraph they're talking about symptoms. Symptoms can include fever, chills, headache, muscle pain, extreme fatigue, a dry cough, sore throat, and stuffy nose. Most people will recover within a week, but you know, sometimes you got to read very, very fast and then slow down. Right? Like they said, fever, like that, you can do it. Most people will recover within a week, but flu can cause severe illness or even death in people at high risk. Right? Now this is the thing, they're telling us the symptoms and all that stuff. Now let's go back and we see if any option matches with that. Examples of people who are likely to be particularly badly affected by flu? No, it's already done, by the way. Number 8, how to get a vaccination if you choose to pay for it? No. Number 9, why new vaccines become available? No. Number 10, how long a vaccine remains effective? No. Number 11, reference to the possibility of catching a different type of flu. I think this method is difficult, yeah? It's not that easy. Number 12, categories of people who do not have to pay for vaccine. Number 13, information about what a vaccine consists of. Number 14, signs that you might have flu. That's right, signs and symptoms. Okay guys, so this is one way. I've taught you both ways. Now it's up to you, whatever is convenient for you, but I think the first one was better. Here you got to go through the list again and again and all that. Now let's do question number 8. Please follow me. How to get a vaccination if you choose to pay for it? If you choose to pay for the vaccination, how can you get that? Now let's scan for the word pay, payment, vaccination and all that, right? These words you got to keep in mind. Okay, I found the word vaccine, but vaccine is at many places, right? Okay, it's written, yeah. Now pay for it means it's not free. See that? Their strategy. What have they done? If you are not eligible for a free flu vaccination, by the way, the first sentence of these paragraphs, that will clearly tell you what the paragraph is going to be all about. For example, in this paragraph they say if you are not eligible for a free flu vaccination. So free flu vaccination means you are going to pay for that. What's the question? How to get a vaccination if you choose to pay for it? So if you're not eligible for free, means you got to pay for that, right? Now what do they say here? If you're not eligible for a free flu vaccination, you can still protect yourself and those around you from flu by getting a flu vaccination at a local pharmacy. Paragraph E. So question number 8, how to get a vaccination if you choose to pay for it. This statement is mentioned in paragraph E. So E is going to be the right answer. Got it? Okay, let's go ahead. Why new vaccines? Underline new vaccines. You can just scan for that. Why new vaccines become available? Now you got to see why new vaccines become available. What's the reason? New vaccines, new vaccines. Okay, yes. All right, I found the word vaccine and now they mention the influenza virus is constantly changing and vaccines are developed to protect against the predicted strains each year. I told you the first line will give you the clue. Alright, so focus on the first line, right? It says here, the influenza virus is constantly changing and vaccines are developed to protect against the predicted strains each year. So it is important to get vaccinated against the latest strains. It's paragraph I. And by the way guys, paragraphs, they're not very long, right? So you can read one paragraph and you can see if there is a clue for another question, do that first. And then you can always come back to the question you are doing. Now for example, you're searching for the answer for question number 5 and you find the answer of question number 6 because you got to keep 2 questions in mind or 3 questions in mind. So you can even go and do that as well. Now let's go ahead. Next question number 10. How long a vaccine remains effective? How long a vaccine remains effective? That's what you got to find. Now we got to see effective, the time period of that and all that stuff. Okay. It's written here like how long means it lasts, right? Or it remains effective and all that. So they've written this word here. About 7 to 10 days after vaccination, your body makes antibodies that help to protect you against any smaller viruses that may infect you. This protection lasts about a year. This protection, this is a referencing word. It's giving a reference to back that antibodies that help to protect you against any similar viruses. So that actually lasts, or this protection lasts about a year. So the answer is going to be paragraph F. Again, I'm telling you, find your own way. If you're comfortable reading the questions first, read the questions first. If you want to go through the passage paragraph by paragraph, read one paragraph and go through all the questions, then read next paragraph, go through all the questions. It's all up to you, okay? Both ways it's going to be fine, but you need to see what works for you. Question 11. Reference to the possibility of catching a different type of flu from the ones in the vaccine. Now in one paragraph, they talk about a different type of flu. Possibility of catching. For example, you got the vaccination for one type of flu and you catch another type of flu and you didn't get the vaccination for that and all that. From the ones in the vaccine. Now let's see. The clue word is possibility, different type of a flu and vaccination, right? Let's just see where we are going to find vaccination and all that. Yes, it's mentioned. I told you first line is gonna help you. It's mentioned. A flu vaccination is designed to protect you against the most common and potent strains of flu. Most common. It is designed to protect you against the most common and potent strains of flu circulating. So there is a small chance you could catch a strain of flu not contained in the flu vaccine. It's paragraph number 8. What is the statement? The statement says, reference to the possibility of catching a different type of flu. Possibility. For possibility, they are using the word, they say here, strains. There is a small chance. There is a small chance. This word means possibility. So for question number 11, reference to the possibility of catching a different type of flu from the ones in the vaccine, the answer is H. Let's go ahead. Question number 12. Categories of people who do not have to pay for vaccination. Again, we read a paragraph where they were talking about free, don't have to pay. Now they are saying categories of people who do not have to pay for vaccination. Now see, it rings a bell that we read it somewhere. Yes, it's written here. They say certain people are at great risk. Then they say if you're over, you are considered a great risk. And then they say if you fall into one of these at-risk groups. Yes, they say if you fall into one of these at-risk groups, are pregnant or a career, you are eligible for a free flu vaccination. Free. Now you are eligible. See that they use the word eligible over there. They've written categories of people who do not have to pay. Who do not have to pay means who are eligible for a free vaccination. Who do not have to pay for vaccination, who are eligible for free vaccination. So the answer is going to be this very paragraph, D, where they say for a free flu vaccination. Got it? Yes, general training reading is not that difficult. All you need to do, you need to manage your time and you need to develop good understanding of the passage. Next question says, number 13, information about what a vaccine consists of. In one paragraph, they're going to tell us about the ingredients or components of the vaccine. What the vaccine consists of. That's what they say. Information about what a vaccine consists of. So we are going to see contain, it contains, containing and all that. Let's see. I told you first line is really good. It's written here. A flu vaccination contains inactivated, killed virus strains, so it can't give you the flu, right? A flu vaccination contains or consists of, that's the same thing. So for question number 13, paragraph G is the right answer. Question 13 is information about what a vaccine consists of. Question number 14, signs that you might have flu. We've done that already, okay, the other way. Now I tell you, you got to take one test and apply both methods, passage first or questions first. If you're going to the passage first, read it paragraph by paragraph and underline. Don't forget to underline, encircle, and you got to decide which type of information you're going to underline, which type of information you're going to put in brackets, which type of information you're going to encircle. So you can decide, okay, I will encircle the dates, I will underline the facts, I'm going to put in bracket the proper nouns and all that stuff. This really will help you because, you know, if you do it paragraph by paragraph, you can read a paragraph underlining the difficult words, then go through the list of questions. Or if you're doing it question by question, you read a question and you come and go through the passage, anything important comes, you underline that you may need to get back there to find the answer of another question. So this is how it is going to help you. I hope you would have liked this video. If you really like this video, hit on the like button and don't forget to subscribe my channel because now I want to have 100,000 subscribers. Already recently I got 50,000 subscribers, but now I'm looking for 100,000 subscribers, and you are going to make it possible. Will you? Yes, definitely. Share this video with others as well so that they get to know about IELTS reading, and on general training I'll be making more videos as well. Apart from this, I teach IELTS online. Online means a physical class through WhatsApp, through Skype, right? And I charge for that, I'm telling you, because this is my profession as well. If you want to take my online classes, you can contact me. My WhatsApp number is given. And apart from this, I've got a video course. It's Easy IELTS course, Easy IELTS kit. This kit has 8 video DVDs and 4 books along with practice tests and a lot of material on IELTS. If you want to get this, you can contact me for that, and I can send you this course as well. Of course, you'll have to pay for it. Asad Yaqub wishes you all the best. Take care. Allah Hafiz.